Dealing with a narcissistic partner. 1. Accepting the truth. It's devastating to realize that the person you love is not at all the person who was sold to you. Being with a narcissistic partner creates massive cognitive dissonance. This is where you are being presented with two conflicting versions of the same person, so your brain must pick one, to make sense of things. Throughout the narcissistic relationship, you were shown a kind and caring partner, but then they would turn on a dime, into a cruel and scheming oppressor. In other words, it was easier for you to see the narcissist as someone who's generally nice, but just has bad moments. Now you must face the truth, that the narcissist is a cold and manipulative person, who can act nice simply to get what they want. You will no doubt be trauma-bonded to the narcissist, through months, years or even decades, of being treated with their rewarding and punishing behavior. It's time to be honest with yourself about how the relationship actually is, rather than seeing it as you wish it was. 2. Should you stay or should you go? Deciding on whether you will continue with your narcissistic partner is a decision only you can make. But bear in mind that your narcissistic partner will not change. There are many reasons people choose to stay with a narcissistic partner, and it usually comes down to not being able to leave. Narcissists are very good at creating situations where their partner becomes reliant on them in some way, so that leaving them becomes extremely difficult. If you decide to stay with your narcissistic partner, it would be wise to work on a plan that will eventually see you escaping and creating a new life without them. If not, you'll need to learn some strategies to live with them without taking on so much of their abusive behaviors. 3. Do not call them out. As much as you may want to call out your narcissistic partner, unfortunately, you won't get your desired outcome. It doesn't matter how much evidence you have, someone with narcissistic personality disorder cannot accept that there's anything wrong with their behavior. Their entire existence is built around a fake narrative of perfection and specialness. Their ego will see you calling them out as an attack on their reality, and will seek to destroy you for daring to do so. They do not have the capacity to self-reflect and take ownership of their negative traits. 4. Detach from the narcissist's delusion. Once you know the truth about the narcissist, it's time to start detaching from their fantasy. A big part of your relationship was stepping into the delusion with them. Throughout the love-bombing phase, and then the intermittent reinforcements of being punished and rewarded, you were programmed to go along with their fantasy. Detaching from the delusion is essential. Talking honestly to a trusted person will help you to see things from an external viewpoint, of someone who is not in the narcissist's reality. 5. Eliminate the narcissist. The one true way to heal and move on from the narcissist is to eradicate them from your life. My advice when dealing with a narcissistic partner is always to leave and go no contact, unless it's absolutely impossible. To think that you can help or change them will only line you up for more abuse and energetic depletion. You cannot heal in the environment in which you were broken. Leaving a narcissist is no easy task because they will not let you go without a fight. Please don't mistake their faux love and kindness as them suddenly caring about you at the 11th hour. All they care about is saving face publicly, and keeping hold of you as an energetic supply, until they see fit to discard you. 6. Heal your triggers. The only way any narcissist can coerce you into their world, where you end up living out their stunted reality, is by locating your deep wounds and triggering them. Through your triggers, they gain access to your life force energy, which is what temporarily abates their inner black hole. All of the things that the narcissist was able to use to manipulate you, will show you what your inner wounds are. It's now time to heal each of those wounds and become so strong with your self-worth and boundaries, that no narcissist can ever pull you into their fog of deceit again. There are two ways to do this, either through therapy, or by releasing the wounds from your energetic body on a spiritual level. It doesn't matter which healing modality you choose, as long as it works for you, and you can rise above the narcissist into your new, peaceful world.